Hunter Moles. And Coach, first of all, are you satisfied where your team is at this late in the season?
Satisfied, that's an interesting word to use maybe. I would never say satisfied. Even if we were undefeated, I probably wouldn't be satisfied. It's just the coach in you. You always want to continue to try to get better the next day. So we're in a weird spot with wins and losses, but we don't have a lot of bad losses. You know, we've lost to some good teams. Would you like to win every game? For sure, but we just got to continue trying to get better.
I was going to say, looking over your schedule, you play some pretty tough opponents.
Yeah, we have a tough schedule this year. Doesn't help with when our senior Maxwell Cox tore his ACL. You think you're going to have a guy like that back, and then you got some younger guys out there. But it's all going to help us down the line. We're just trying to be, battle tested and ready to go come postseason. So hopefully we can use some of these losses as lessons and just trying to find some bigger wins later in the year.
You kind of went on a little stretch here when you had wins over Scott, Poca, and Greater Beckley Christian, and lost a couple of tough ones. Tug Valley is a good single-A school, and then Wheeling Catholic is always up there as well.
Yeah, both of those teams are really good, but we like to play those games. It gets us ready for the postseason. So just got to try to be more consistent. Obviously, put 32 minutes together. That's what we're looking to do. And just like I said earlier, just try to get better every day. I know it's cliche, but, that's kind of the goal there is just to continue to get better every day.
You had a tough game last night with the Logan Wildcats, a team that's actually in the section, and you'll be meeting them again probably in the regionals. But what happened in that game for you?
It just wasn't our night at all whatsoever. Tied the first quarter, then come out and they made a run right before half to go up 10, and we just missed some shots that we know we can make, but we didn't guard too well. Just got to focus on having better energy, effort, better attitude, and just coming out and, we can use it as motivation, but today's a new day, right? Sun's going to come out with or without you. You got to be ready to go, and Scott's not going to feel bad for you that Logan beat you. They're going to try to do the same thing, so you got to get ready to go.
You do meet the Skyhawks tonight here in the Hawks Nest. How do you feel like you match up against the Skyhawks?
They're an interesting team because they all can kind of stretch the floor, shoot, dribble. They have some big guys, but they don't just sit in the post. So our bigs got to be ready to guard, and then their guards are really good. They can score at a high level in a lot of different ways. So I don't know if we match up perfectly with them, but at the same time, they got to guard us too. So we just got to go play our brand of basketball. Obviously, know your scout report, but don't worry too much about what they do. Just try to execute our stuff.
You got one more road game at Nitro. Then you finish out the season with 5 straight games. Do you feel like it's a confidence builder for your team as you head into postseason?
Yeah, for sure. We're looking forward to that home stretch there and just finishing up at home. We played a lot of away games earlier in the year, so hopefully we can finish up these road games, try to get some road wins, and then always want to protect our home court, so try to get those wins too at home.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. Coach Hunter Moles, head coach of the Charleston Catholic Irish. We'll be back with more pregame show after this. You're listening to Scouts on WZAC, the Scout Sports Network, and Video Productions.
Today's our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
At Hanley Funeral Home, we offer unique opportunities for families to create healing moments after loss. With over 55 years of experience serving the Boone, Logan, and Lincoln communities, our staff will help you discover ways to pay tribute, whether that be at a burial service at one of our cemeteries or a personalized lasting memorial. Visit us at www.handleyfh.com or call 304-369-0718. The Handley family of business thanks you for your support.
The Southern Pineapple in downtown Madison is your choice for women's clothing and accessories. They have styles that fit all ages, along with local handmade jewelry. From elegant to everyday wear, the Southern Pineapple is your place to shop. Find us on Facebook, subscribe to our page, so you can see all the latest products and inventory. Come and shop at our unique boutique and be sweet.
At Miller Brothers Pharmacy, we are dedicated to providing outstanding personalized customer service at an affordable price. We are your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and medical needs. Our staff has over 90 years of experience, so you can count on fast, personal attention. Our pharmacy is proud to offer delivery service for your convenience with free delivery for patients within Madison and Danville city limits. Contact a member of our team about delivery today.
For products and services subject to availability, terms, and conditions.
Follow all the action of the Scott Skyhawks here on WZAC and the Skyhawks Sports Network.
Back at the Hawks Nest, we're a couple minutes away from getting our pregame festivities underway here, introducing the starting lineup and our national anthem and so forth. We looked at Scott's schedule so far to the season. For the Charleston Catholic Irish, they won their first 2 games of the season, knocked off Notre Dame and St. Albans. Then had losses against Hurricane and Winfield, picked up a win over Sissonville. Then they lost 3 straight to Shady Spring, Wyoming East, Fairmont Senior. Then had wins. They won the first game over the Skyhawks, 56-42. Knocked off Polka, 59-53. Knocked off Greater Beckley Christian. Then had a couple losses at Tug Valley and Wheeling Central. Then won a game over Buffalo and lost on the road last night. Actually, they played at West Virginia State University and lost to the Logan Wildcats. It looks like we are about to play our national anthem. We will take a 1-minute break, and then we'll be back with our starting lineup after that. You're listening to Black and Gold Basketball on WZAC, the Skyhawks Sports Network, and Video Productions.
Frontside Hardware.
Relationships in life are more important than the one between you and your Michelin tires. Rugged, long-lasting Michelin truck tires. Michelin, a better way forward.
With Erie Insurance here at Caldwell Insurance Agency, I want to provide you with the best customer service available. I want to provide you with coverages that nobody else can provide you with, along with affordable rates. I promise you, when you come in this office, we will take better care of you than anybody else. Provide you with the best auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance. I want our family to be able to take care of your family, and I promise you we will be able to do that here at Caldwell Insurance Agency.
Caldwell Insurance Agency. We are your one-stop shop.
Here at Caldwell Insurance Agency, I want to provide you with the best customer service available. I want to provide you with coverages that nobody else can provide you with, along with affordable rates. I promise you, when you come in this office, we will take better care of you than anybody else. Provide you with the best auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance. I want our family to be able to take care of your family, and I promise you we will be able to do that here at Caldwell Insurance Agency.
National anthem, and now we are ready to introduce the starting lineup and the players for tonight's ball game. First of all, we'll take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Irish of Charleston Catholic High School. Getting the start, a junior, wears number 20, Wilkes Aliff. A junior, wears number 22, Will Gruss. A junior, number 24, McCaden Hale. Another junior, wears number 32, Zayden Ranson. And a senior, wears number 50, Pat Arball. And now let's introduce to you the starting lineup for your Scott Skyhawks. Wearing number 4, a junior, averages 6.2 points a game. Number 4, Jeremiah Peanut Brown. Leading scorer on this Scout team, a sophomore, averages 14.9 points a game, Colin Williamson. A senior, averages 6.9 points a game, Wyatt Edwards. Tyler Walls, another big hot shooter and hot hand at times for the Scouts, a senior. Where's number 10? Gets a start, Tyler Walls, and senior Cole Elkins. Elkins averages 7.7 points a game. Scouts wearing all white tonight. Gold Scouts across the chest, outlined in black, gold numerals, and the big wide gold accent down the side. And for the Irish, wearing all green tonight. Green tops with Irish in white across the chest, and numerals in white, and a wide white stripe down the shorts for the Irish. It looks like it's going to be number 20, Wilkes Aluff, doing the jumping for the Skyhawks as he will face Scott's Wyatt Edwards. The officials are ready. And there is the jump ball. Scott will control it. Cole Elkins, the background. Colin Williamson fires off a 3, and that is away to start a ball game. Scouts up 3-0. The Irish quickly back down the floor. They have the ball out in the backcourt. Now they'll send it back over a long three-point jumper. It's partially blocked by Colin Williamson. It goes out of bounds, and it will stay with the Irish. For the most of that drive, Irish kept the ball in the backcourt. They'll send it back out to the backcourt. McCaden Hale has it. They put it in under the basket, and the shot is up. It goes over the rim, rebounded, and goes out of bounds. Pat Arball, the senior, is there for the Irish. They will keep it under their own basket. Irish sends it into the right corner, and it is stolen by Elkins. They'll send it down to the right corner. Back out to Elkins. Back around. Tyler Wall sends it to Peanut Brown. Brown brings it back out to the top of the key. It is Colin Williamson now back to Brown. Hand off to Elkins. He's at the top of the three-point line. Looking for help. Gets it over to Brown in the right wing. Sends it back in to Edwards. Edwards now, Tyler Walls pulls off a 3. It is back-to-back three-pointers for the Skyhawks, and they're up 6-0. Here comes the Irish. They come across the timeline. Bringing the ball down the floor is Hale. Hale fires off a three-point shot off the front of the iron, and it's Colin Williamson with the rebound for Scott. Williamson still has the ball, goes down the front of the scores table on the right side of the floor. Elkins has it. He drives into the paint, a little floater, a whistle, and I believe he will go to the free throw line. And it is a foul on number 22, Will Gruce, for the Catholic, with the Irish rather. Cole Elkins goes to the free throw line. First shot up, in, and it rolls out. Elkins will get the next one. Skyhawks lead this one 6-0, 6:40 to go in the first quarter. Elkins' second shot up is good. He has got 4 of the 7 points Skyhawks have scored so far tonight. Here come the Irish, the ball. Down the floor is Hale. He controls it across midcourt. He'll go to the right side of the floor. It is knocked out of bounds by Colin Williamson, and the official says it's Irish ball. They'll inbound it in front of the Scott cheering section. They'll send it into the backcourt to Will Gruce. Hand off to Hale. Hale goes one-on-one with Colin Williamson. They'll send it over across the floor. Three-point shot taken by number 20. That is Aluff. No good. Scott comes down with the rebound. Walls from the corner off the rim. It will not go, and the ball will go out of bounds after the Tyler Walls long shot from the corner, and it will be Irish basketball. Hale brings the ball down the floor, comes to the right side, and he'll flip it back to Gruce, back to Hale. Hale sends it inside to Arball. Arball tries to drive it in. They'll send it back outside. Shot from the far corner. It will not go. Cam Elkins with the rebound for the Skyhawks. Elkins brings the ball down the floor to the right side of the floor. Tries to get it in. And a whistle. And they're going to say he traveled. And the turnover goes to the green and white. 5:54 showing on the first quarter clock. Skyhawks up 7-0. Hale sends it to the right side. It is deflected, and it's still out there. Colin Williamson comes up with it. Williamson, a little floater off the glass, and he has 2 points in the ball game. And Coach Hunter Moles wants to call a timeout and talk to his Irish. It will be a 30-second, actually a full 1 minute commercial, and we'll take a break. We'll be back with more after this on the Skyhawks Sports Network.
Drive to Danville and come see us where the Make the Summer sales event is in full swing at Stevens Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got savings on all models, including up to $14,000 below MSRP on the 2023 Ram Limiteds and 15% off MSRP on the 2023 Jeep Compasses. And the new 2024 Wranglers are awesome and arriving daily. So come see us for the Make the Summer sales event at Stevens Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Route 119 in Danville.
At Hanley Funeral Home, we offer unique opportunities for families to create healing moments after loss. With over 55 years of experience serving the Boone, Logan, and Lincoln communities, our staff will help you discover ways to pay tribute, whether that be at a burial service at one of our cemeteries or a personalized lasting memorial. Visit us at www.handleyfh.com or call 304-369-0718. The Handley family of business thanks you for your support.
Danville, Madison.
The Irish bring the ball down the floor after their timeout. They trail 9-0. They put the ball, try to get it inside the paint. It is number 22, Bruce, brings it back out. It is stolen by Cole Elkins. Elkins still has the ball in the backcourt. Trying to look for some help. Goes to the top of the key, goes inside the paint. Flips it back out to Tyler Walls. 10-foot jumper, 2 points for Scott. Walls now has 5 points. Skyhawks lead this one 11-0. Hale across the timeline down the right side of the floor. He goes one-on-one with Walls. He'll kick it over. They'll kick it around. Number 32, Ransom kicks it back across the floor. Hale with a long jumper off the rim. Our ball comes up with the rebound and a whistle. This will go against the Skyhawks. It will go against Cole Elkins, his first personal. And that will send the senior, Pat Arball, to the free throw line for the Irish. First shot is up and off the front of the rim, no good. He'll reset, get the second opportunity. Arball's second shot is up, and it is no good. Goes in and out. Scott comes down with the rebound. With the rebound is Jace Watts, the freshman. Now they'll send it around the horn, knocked out of bounds by the Irish, but the official says that is the Irish's ball. So they will take it on the turnover. Ransom sends the ball in to Hale. Hale across the timeline. He goes from the left to the right. Back to Ransom. Ransom loses the ball. It goes. He still has it. And he'll call a timeout. Laying on the floor, he signaled the official that was standing right there. He wanted a timeout. Did not want to lose the ball. That's their second timeout of the ball game. And they're going to take a 30-second timeout, and we will keep it here. The Skyhawks on fire here early as they lead this one 11-0. Cole Elkins has 4 points, Tyler Walls with 5, and Colin Williamson with 2. And the only opportunity so far for the Irish, Pat Arball went to the free throw line. He is 0 for 2. First shot was off the front of the iron. The second free throw shot rolled in and out of the orange ring on the backboard. Irish will inbound in front of the Skyhawk cheering section. It will be Bruce inbounding the ball for Charleston Catholic. He'll send it into the backcourt to Hale. Hale puts the ball on the floor, crosses the timeline to Ransom, back to Hale. Hale tries to make something happen. He is double teamed in the backcourt, still trying to make something happen. Gets it in the corner, Ransom. They'll bounce it over to Harbaugh, send it all the way across the floor, and the ball goes into the hands of the Scott coach, Sean Ballard. Skyhawks ball. Watts inbounds to Cole Elkins. Elkins brings it over to Williamson, back over to Brown, back to Williamson. Top of the key, Williamson will drive it in, takes the jumper off the back of the iron, will not go, and Peanut Brown comes with the rebound, and Peanut Brown puts it in for 2 points on a little floater off the right hand. Skyhawks lead this one 13-0. Hale with the ball, goes in the paint, 12-foot jumper, and it rolls in for their first points of the ball game. Elkins has it. Back between the circles, he'll go right. Jace Watts has it. Waits, puts the ball on the floor. Puts it over to Walls. Colin Williamson from the corner. It's good for 3 more points. And Scott steals the ball before the Irish can get down there. And Williamson takes the shot. It's a long 3-pointer. And the Irish will come down with the rebound. Skyhawks lead this one 16-2. And traveling as number 32, Zayden Ranson, tried to work his way inside the paint for a short shot. He got the shot away, but the official says he traveled on the turn and spin in the paint. Stout inbounds to Cole Williamson, or Cole Elkins. Edwards with the ball, dribbles around behind the back, and he's smacked. And Isaiah Bush into the lineup. Colin Williamson out near midcourt. He'll go to the right side of the floor, kicks it back to Elkins in the right wing. Back to Edwards. Edwards brings it over to Bush. Bush dribbles around. Cole Elkins takes it inside the paint, comes back out, bounce pass to Edwards. Edwards twist, puts the ball up, puts the ball in the goal. It should be the basket plus, and that is going to be a foul on number 32. And that should be a basket. The basket is good for. He will try to earn a 3 the old-fashioned way, as we say. Shot is up and good. Wyatt Edwards with 3 points. Scouts lead at 19-2. Hale brings the ball down the floor for the Irish. He'll go to the left side of the floor, now comes back to the center, comes to the right side to Ransom. The little 10-foot jumper rolls out, rolls in. Actually, that was Wilkes Aliff with the points. 19-4. Scouts lead. Elkins across the timeline, goes to Colin Williamson. Williamson puts the ball on the floor, little floater up to Edwards. It's too much. Bush comes down with it, but it's loses it on the floor, and Colin Williamson throws a little elbow there, a little forearm, and he is going to be charged with a foul. Irish will inbound at the scoring table. Hale has the ball, still in the backcourt, crosses the timeline. He will go left. Over a 3-point shot taken. It's going to come up short. Tyler Walls with the rebound. Walls brings the ball down the floor. At the top of the 3-point circle, gives it to Edwards, back to Walls. Walls comes over quickly, sends it over to Edwards. Nice pass, nice catch. And they get it to number 1, Cole Elkins, and he'll miss a shot, but Edwards puts the ball back up. Oh, and they're calling a charge. Terrible call. He dropped the shoulder and went in, so they're going to give Edwards the offensive foul, his first. Skyhawks have 3 personals in the game, and the Irish have 2. My man here from Video Production says that was a good call. Hale brings the ball down the floor for the green and white. Over to the right corner to Ranson. They'll come around, shoots it back over to number, puts it back to number 32, and a whistle on the floor. That is Ranson that got the shot off. And the foul is going to go against Edwards. Actually, Jace Watts. And the shot by Ranson is good. He'll take the couple dribbles, warm up for the second shot. It is up and good. Zayden Ranson now with 2 points for the Irish. Cole Elkins with the ball, brings it up to midcourt. Over to Walls. Walls sidesteps, goes back left. So they called that on the offensive player. 30. That foul goes against Watts. That's his second. Just under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Skyhawks lead. It's 19-6. Hale with the ball. Hands it off in the backcourt to Ransom. 2-point shot taken by number 20, Aliff. It's his second basket of the ball game. Elkins has it out near midcourt, and it's punched out, and it's back to Elkins as Tyler Walls retrieved it. And that boy's playing rough, and they're letting him do it. Over to Isaiah Bush in the corner. He'll bring it out. Gives it off to Edwards. Edwards loses the ball going up, and it's out of bounds. 18.7 seconds, and that'll give Catholic one more shot at it. Riley McClung checks into the lineup for Scott. Hale brings it across the timeline. Irish now, he'll go left, sends it all the way down in the corner. Back out, and it's stolen by Riley McClung. He'll send it over to, and a shot taken by Walls, and it goes for 3 more for the Skyhawks. And we are at the end of the first quarter, and Scott has jumped out to a 22-8 lead over the Irish of Charleston Catholic. We'll be back in 1 minute for more action on the Skyhawks Sports Network.
Hey. Jake from State Farm. We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas.
No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night?
Call us 24/7.
Great, because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Oh, yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
The Tint Guy has big news. The newest location is now open in Barbersville. Voted best in the Valley since 2020. Getting your windows tinted is now twice as easy. Go to the best, The Tint Guy.
Hey, Tint Guy here. Come see us at our new location in Barbersville.
Scott Skyhawks on Z92.
Back at the Hawks Nest, 1 quarter in the books. Skyhawks lead this one 22-8. It will be Levi Kimball inbounding for the Irish. He'll send it over to Hale. Hale across the timeline, goes left. Ransom with the ball, puts the ball on the floor. He loses it, stolen by Colin Williamson. In the right place at the right time. Williamson brings the ball down. A little floater off the glass, too much. Peanut Brown almost had it. The ball still rolling around. Brown comes down with the rebound. Cole Elkins drives it in. He'll send it in to Brown, and it's stolen by Hale. They'll get the ball down the floor, and number 20's long three-point shot, that's Aliff, was in and out, and another Irish player loses the ball, and they send the ball down to Williamson. And he is fouled on a missed shot. A little push off there. Is that on 34? 42. 24. Caden Hale commits his first personal. That will send Colin Williamson to the free throw line for Scott. First shot up, and it is good for the first points of the second quarter. Second shot up and good. Skyhawks now lead at 24-8. Hale brings the ball down the floor for Charleston Catholic. Over to Ranson. Ranson outside the top of the key, bounces the ball on the floor to Aliff. Back to Hale. Hale on the left wing. Now he'll come between the circles. He'll try to go all the way. He moves his way around. Now they'll get the ball back out to Ranson. Dribbles into the paint. And they will charge number 22, Colin Williamson, with the foul. And that will send Zayden Ranson to the free throw line. He is 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Third shot up, goes in, out, back in. It is good. One more shot for the Irish. Second shot is up. It will not go. Peanut Brown comes down with the rebound. Elkins with it, turns and hands it off to Peanut Brown. Colin Williamson outside the left wing. He'll try to work his way in over to Elkins on the pass. Elkins takes the ball down the left side of the paint. Colin Williamson fires off shots, going to come up short. It is Peanut Brown, and he will send it back into the Irish. Kimball with the ball, back to Hale in the right wing. Hale trying to make something happen. And they're going to get a reach in on Scott. That'll be Peanut Brown on the foul. That'll be his first personal. Irish inbounds to Hale in the backcourt. Crosses the timeline. He'll go to the center of the floor. Goes to the left wing. Number 20 fires off a three, and it will go. Aliff with the three-pointer. 24-12. Elkins with the ball. He'll send it all the way across to Cam Elkins. On the pass, they say he traveled. Turnover to the Irish. .55 to go in the first half. Skyhawks up 24-12. Hale brings the ball down the floor for the Irish. He'll go right and then to left. Back to the top of the key. He'll send it across the floor to Bruce. Back to Ranson. Ranson tries to get it in the hand. They do get it in the hands of Hale. He'll take a jumper along two. Bounces off the rim. Ball is loose, and it is... Oh, not sure I agree with that one. The official says it will stay with Charleston Catholic. Let's see what the replay says here from Video Productions. And the replay operator goes, maybe it could go either way. But anyway, the official give the call to the Irish. Timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout. Here in the second quarter, the Irish have scored 4 and Scott has scored 2. It is 24-12, Skyhawks lead it. And there's the 15-second buzzer. I think there was more fans here for the Irish in the JV game than there is the varsity game. Skyhawks JV won the game prior to this one. The Lady Skyhawks will be in action tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m. here at the Hawks Nest. It'll be senior day for the Lady Skyhawks. So come out and cheer on the ladies. Ball in the floor, and it is a quick shot put up by number 20, Aliff. Skyhawks with the ball down the floor. Watts with it. He'll go around to the right side of the floor looking for help. Sends it back out to Isaiah Bush. Bush spins. And man, I'll tell you what. I just bite my lip. Official said he walked, moved his foot, and my man beside me says, shakes his head, he did. Well, that was a walk, no whistle, and a shot, and another basket by Aleph. 24-16. And a steal on the ball by Hale. He'll take the ball down the floor. He'll stop, sends it over the floor, and Ransom trying to make something. They'll send it back outside. Hale fires off a three-point shot. It will not go, and it will be Ransom with the rebound, the putback, and the basket. That is the first basket for Zayden Ransom in the game. It is 18-24. The Irish are back in this one. Walls with the ball. He'll send it down in the corner to Watts. Watts puts the ball on the floor, sends it back out to Bush around to Elkins. Elkins takes the ball around the three-point line. That boy is aggressive. Back down in the corner to Scott. Watts pulls off a three. What a shot by the freshman, Jace Watts. And Skyhawks for them, for Scott. Okay, White Edwards on the foul. The basket was good. It is 27-18. Scott's starting to get in on some foul trouble here early in this matchup. Hale brings the ball across midcourt. Sends it over to Aleph. Comes up short. And it goes out of bounds. And it will be Scott Skyhawk basketball. Colin Williamson checks back into the lineup. He'll give Tyler Walls a break. Watts inbounds to Williamson. He'll bring the ball down for the Skyhawks. Over to Walls, or Elkins rather. Elkins puts the ball on the floor. Dribbles into the paint. Turns, puts the ball up. It will not go, and a whistle. .20. That goes against Aleph, his first personal. And that will send Cole Elkins to the free throw line. First shot up and good. Skyhawks up by 10, 28-18. Elkins' second shot is up, off the rim. Rebound, Irish. And the shot is off the glass, over the rim, and Elkins with the rebound. Ball down the floor, back to Elkins, over to Watts, back to Elkins, back out the floor to Watts, back to Elkins. They come back out between the circles, out near midcourt, trying to reset. Into Peanut Brown. Now they'll give it to Watts. Watts drives it into the paint. It's smacked out of hands, right into the hands of another Irish player. He comes down and hits the three-point shot. That is Will Bruce for the Irish, 28-21. Watts back to Colin Williamson. Williamson around the three-point line, drives it into the paint, off the glass on a one-handed shot. 2 more points for Williamson. Irish quickly brings the ball back down the floor. They'll cross midway. Hale controls the ball for Charleston Catholic. Now they'll send it down to number 20, Aleph. They'll put it on the floor. Aleph puts the little floater up. It will not go. And Jace Watts comes down with the rebound. Cole Elkins across midcourt. Back down the floor that quick for Scott. They'll drive it in and try to put it up. It is deflected out of bounds by Ransom. Skyhawks will keep control of the ball. And we have a timeout on the floor. It will be a 30-second timeout called by Sean Ballard and the Skyhawks. Scott leads at 30-21 here in the second quarter. Cole Elkins has a free throw. Colin Williamson has a basket and a pair of free throws, and the freshman, Jace Watts, has a three-point bucket. For the Irish, it is Wilkes Aliff. He's got 2 baskets and a three-pointer. Will Groos has a three-pointer, and Zayden Ranson has a basket and a free throw. So the Irish have gotten back into this one a little bit. Skyhawks have kind of stretched it out a little bit. It will be Scott Skyhawk basketball under there on their end of the floor. Cole Elkins will take control of the out-of-bounds ball, sends it back to Tyler Rawls. He'll fire the three. It's in and out, and Elkins comes down with the rebound. Back to Tyler Elkins, another long three off the iron, and it will be the Irish coming down with the rebound. It is Ranson with it. Over to Hale. Hale at the top of the key, and it is number 20, Aliff, with a little smack of the hand on the ball on the pass, puts it in for 2 more. 30-23, a 7-point game. Williamson with the ball into the paint, roll off the glass, and it goes for 2 more for Williamson and the Skyhawks. 32-23, 1:26 to go in the half. Hale with the ball. Out there, he'll come to the right side of the floor, still has control, bouncing the ball. Now he'll go left in the center of the floor. He tries to turn, his feet kind of slipped up on him, he had to reset. Over to Ranson. Ranson still has the ball. Out near midcourt. Trying to find somebody open. Sends it over to Groos. Back to Hale. They bring the ball back out near half court, try to set something. And underneath the basket, they'll send it back out. It's Ranson, and he'll get the three-pointer. .42 seconds. Skyhawks lead it by 6. Elkins with the ball. Oh, and it's stolen by Hale. He'll come down for an easy 2 off the glass. This second basket of the ball game. 23 seconds. Skyhawks lead by only 4. Elkins. And a foul. And they finally get number 34. That is Kimball with his first personal. It'll be Arball checking back into the lineup for the Irish. On the foul, Scott will get the ball under the basket. Send it back out to Brown, over the corner to Elkins. 12 seconds. Elkins, and rolls it in for 2 points. Irish trying to make something happen quick. And it is Hale, fires all the way down off the wall, and that will be the score at the end of the half. The Scott Skyhawks lead the Irish of Charleston Catholic by 6. It is 34-28. We'll step aside and take a 2-minute break. We'll come back with the head coach of the Scott Skyhawks after this. You're listening to Scott Skyhawk Basketball on WZAC, the Skyhawk Sports Network, and Video Productions.
With Erie Insurance here at Caldwell Insurance Agency, I want to provide you with the best customer service available. I want to provide you with coverages that nobody else can provide you with, along with affordable rates. I promise you, when you come in this office, we will take better care of you than anybody else. Provide you with the best auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance. I want our family to be able to take care of your family, and I promise you we will be able to do that here at Caldwell Insurance Agency.
Make the short drive to Danville and come see us, where the Make the Summer sales event is in full swing at Stevens Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got savings on all models, including up to $14,000 below MSRP on the 2023 Ram Limiteds and 15% off MSRP on the 2023 Jeep Compasses. And the new 2024 Wranglers are awesome and arriving daily. So come see us for the Make the Summer sales event at Stevens Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Route 119 in Danville.
The Tint Guy has big news. The newest location is now open in Barbersville. Voted best in the Valley since 2020. Getting your windows tinted is now twice as easy. Go to the best, The Tint Guy.
Hey, Tint Guy here. Come see us at our new location in Barbersville.
Few relationships in life are more important than the one between you and your Michelin tires. Rugged, long-lasting Michelin truck tires. Michelin, a better way forward.
Welcome back to Black and Gold Basketball. Joining us now is the head coach of the Skyhawks, Coach Sean Ballard. And Coach, hard to believe, but we're getting down to the stretch as you come in the game tonight against Charleston Catholic. In the last 4 games, you're 3-1, so you got to be a little pleased with the way your team has been playing.
Yeah, we're definitely getting better. Starting to clean up some mistakes. Some of the young guys are settling into their roles and getting healthy and playing pretty well overall. Been pleased with where we've been at the last few games.
When Midland Trail come in, I think they were the number 10th ranked team in the state. You knocked them off, and then a win over. You got a win over a couple wins over Poca, and then of course that one on the road at Logan. That was a tough one, but it just seems like the team has been playing more team ball. Better continuity than they did earlier in the season.
Yeah, we're starting to clean up the mistakes on the defensive end, and we're rebounding the ball better. And we got a lot of shooters. We got a lot of guys that can handle it. So when we get stops and rebound it, we're able to get out in transition, and we're pretty good there.
Of course, your last game back on the first with Poca, you've had a few days to, I guess, regroup this week. Has that helped you any?
Yeah, we kind of took it easy. We had those back-to-back games. Logan was a real physical game Friday night, and then turned around and played Poca the next day. So a few of our guys played heavy minutes those 2 games. So we took it a little bit easier on Monday and Tuesday. Just kind of watched some film, give them a couple extra days to get their legs back under them, and then had a couple hard practices Wednesday and Thursday to get ready to go this week.
Of course, you play a team you've already played once this year. You lost to them on the road, but how do you feel like you match up with them tonight here on your home court?
I think we're pretty evenly matched teams. They do a real good job rebounding the ball on the offensive glass, and I think we do some things that can cause some problems for them. They do some things that can cause some problems for us. So it's going to be a game of runs. It's how it was at their place. We were up 10 at halftime. They made a run in the third quarter, cut it down to even going into the fourth, and that ball went their way in the fourth quarter. So I think we like the matchup, and frankly, the way things are shaping up for postseason, this is probably round 2 of 3. I mean, honestly, we think this will be the matchup to go to the Civic Center. This will most likely be the game leading up to the state tournament. So we think if we can get this win here tonight, then we'll have a good shot at getting the 2 seed and hosting that game. So it's a big incentive for us to come out and play well today. And our guys understand that. We think we can go on the road and beat them if that's what it takes. But obviously we'd rather have that home court advantage if we can.
Well, you go on the road in the morning, pretty quick turnaround, or maybe a tomorrow afternoon game. But anyway, you play Phelps, Kentucky in the Hatfield-McCoy shootout at the Williamson Fieldhouse. How do you feel like you match up? And then you've got a game with Grafton on Tuesday at West Virginia State in the Ups Snyder's Snacks shootout.
Yeah, so a couple shootout games coming up, and we really like playing in these 2 events. Right at the beginning of February, get the Hatfield-McCoy shootout. Always play a Kentucky team there that you're kind of unfamiliar with, and then we usually in the shootout there at State, we usually get paired up with a team from up north, and that game in the shootout at State, It's a 10 a.m. game. Students are going to be able to come over and watch the game. Girls play afters. So it kind of has that, daytime game state tournament feel. We've kind of looked at some things, and if we're able to make the state tournament this year, most likely we would be in that 6-7 seed range, and that would be 9:30 a.m. or 11:15 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. So this is kind of good experience for our guys to go play in a big gym, play that early morning game, and get that experience.
How do you feel then after those two shootout games? Then you finished 4 games, the last 4 games of the season here at home.
Yep, that's what we've been banking on. We've told our guys, protect the home court, take care of these wins at home. We think if we can get this one tonight, we'll have a good shot at that 2 seed. If we take care of business at home the rest of the way, we could be in the driver's seat for that, and then hopefully get a couple more. We got those 4 to close out the regular season, but hopefully get first round of postseason and the semifinal to go to the state tournament as well.
All right, Coach, good luck tonight in the game, and hopefully we'll catch up with you at the end of the contest. Head coach Sean Ballard, head coach of the boys Scott Skyhawks. We'll be back with more black and gold basketball after this. You're listening and watching Scott Skyhawk Basketball on WZAC, the Skyhawk Sports Network, and Video Productions.
This is Jeremy Caldwell, owner of Caldwell Garlow Insurance Agency. Are your auto and home insurance prices going up? Are you currently insured with some other company?
Hey.
Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas.
No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night?
Call us 24/7.
Great. Because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Oh, yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
At Miller Brothers Pharmacy, we are dedicated to providing outstanding personalized customer service at an affordable price. We are your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and medical needs. Our staff has over 90 years of experience, so you can count on fast, personal attention. Our pharmacy is proud to offer delivery service for your convenience with free delivery for patients within Madison and Danville city limits. Contact a member of our team about delivery today. At Hanley Funeral Home, we offer unique opportunities for families to create healing moments after loss. With over 55 years of experience serving the Boone, Logan, and Lincoln communities, our staff will help you discover ways to pay tribute, whether that be at a burial service at one of our cemeteries or a personalized lasting memorial. Visit us at www.handleyfh.com or call 304-369-0718. The Handley family of business thanks you for your support.
The Irish outscore them 20-12 in the second quarter. Individual scoring is led by Wilkes Ayla for the Irish. For the Skyhawks, scoring is led by Colin Williamson with 11. Tyler Walls has 8. Cole Elkins with 7. Wyatt Edwards with 3. Jace Watts with 3. And Peanut Brown with 2. Other scorers for the Irish, Zayden Ranson has 8. McCaden Hale with 4. Will Gross with 3. And as I mentioned, Wilkes Aliff leads all scoring with 13. Skyhawks will inbound it to get the third quarter underway. Inbound to Cole Elkins. Elkins to Edwards. Edwards looking for help, sends it back out to Elkins. Elkins puts the ball on the floor, sends it over to Walls, back out to Elkins. Into Watts, he'll turn, little floater, and it rolls in for 2. Hale brings the ball down the floor, stops before the half midcourt, brings it over to the left side. Trying to work something in. Hale still has the ball, sends it the other way. Into, and it's stolen underneath the basket by White Edwards. Skyhawks with the ball. Elkins goes to the left side of the floor, turns, sends it back out to Walls. Walls to Brown. Brown takes it around the three-point line, hands it off to Elkins. Elkins goes in, puts a little floater up. He's knocked down, no whistle, and the Irish come up with the ball. Sends it back out to number 34, shot. Misses the rim entirely, pulled down by Tyler Walls. Elkins has it. Over to Brown, top of the key. Now they'll send it to the left side of the floor to Colin Williamson. Williamson puts the ball on the floor, tries to come in, sends it over to Elkins. Three-point shot fired off. It will be off the front of the iron, and the Irish with the rebound. Three-point shot taken by the Irish off the back of the iron. It goes out of bounds. It will go to the Skyhawks. Irish didn't like that, but Peanut Brown will inbound for the Skyhawks. Williamson goes back to help. Colin brings the ball up the floor. He'll come to the center. Now crosses the midcourt line. Over to Elkins. Elkins goes to the right corner, brings it back out to the wing. Out to Edwards. Hands it off to Williamson. Williamson drives it in. Sends it back out to Edwards. Edwards back around to Elkins to Brown. Hand off to Tyler Walls. He'll fire off the three, and it drops through for 3 points. He has 11 points in the ball game. Hale with the ball. He'll fire off a long two off the front of the iron. It is Colin Williamson coming down with the rebound. He'll bring it down. He'll not stop. Turns to Walls off the rim. Elkins with the wall. Williamson with the rebound. He's fouled. No call. And Edwards steals it and backhands it into the rim for 2 more points for the Skyhawks. Hale with the ball at midcourt. He'll go to the right side of the floor. Still has control. And it is a quick shot into number 20, Aleph, for 2 points. A little floater. And he now has 15 points in the ball game. Williamson over to Walls. Walls comes around the three-point line. Sends it back to Elkins. Elkins comes around. Little floater will not go. And it will be pulled down by Ranson. Ranson brings the ball down the floor. Over to the corner for the Irish. And it will go in for 2 by Will Groos. He'll get a three. 41-33. Skyhawks lead it. Into Walls, back out to Elkins at the top of the key. He'll drive it into the paint. He'll turn, spin, put it up. Will not go. Hale comes down with the rebound for Charleston Catholic. They'll send the ball down to the corner. Another corner shot taken. This time the Irish come up with the rebound. It is number 20 with the shot off the front of the iron, and Tyler Walls comes down with the rebound for Scott. Brings the ball down the other way on the floor. Over to Williamson, over to Elkins in front of the Scott bench. He'll come into the paint, puts up a floater. It will not go, but the putback by number 13, White Edwards, goes in for 2. And we have an official timeout as Elkins gets up holding his back, and he motions off as the couple of the Scott coaches come out to check on him. He brushed him off, and they will make a substitution and give him a break. Braden Lane checks in. Jace Watts checks back in for the Skyhawks. Scott up 43-33, 4:04 to go in the third quarter. Hale will bring the ball down once again for the Irish. He'll hand it off to Ranson over to the corner. Back out to Hale. Outside the three-point line. Hale trying to make something offensively happen for the Irish. He'll go back to 5-second violation charged against Charleston Catholic. Turnover to the black and gold. Watts inbounds to Williamson. Cross midcourt on the right side of the floor. Williamson goes around inside sends it back outside to Walls. Walls drives it inside the three-point line, hands it off to Williamson. Williamson comes in, little floater off the glass. It will not go, and the Irish come down with the rebound. Hale with it at the top of the key, turns, and little side center step, and a three-point shot taken by Charleston Catholic. Rebound, Aliff, and they pulls one out of the air. The ball's still floating around, and somehow Charleston Catholic comes up with it. It is number 22, Gruce, with the ball. The shot is short, and it will go out of bounds. Ball goes to Scott. 3 minutes showing on a third quarter clock. Elkins would check back into the lineup for the Skyhawks. Elkins will bring the ball down the floor. He'll go down the left side, sends the ball into Peanut Brown. Brown hands off to Watts. No, he doesn't. Fakes the handoff. Puts the ball on the floor, sends it back out to Williamson. Williamson between the circles. He'll drive it into the paint. And a little floater off the glass will not go. Rebound to Irish. Here comes the Irish down the floor. Little floater put up by number 22, Gross, for 2 more points. And a timeout. It is a full timeout. We'll take a break as the Skyhawks lead at 43-35 here at the Hawks Nest.
West Virginians believe that if you truly want to take care of
The Southern Pineapple in downtown Madison is your choice for women's clothing and accessories. They have styles that fit all ages, along with local handmade jewelry. From elegant to everyday wear, the Southern Pineapple is your place to shop. Find us on Facebook, subscribe to our page, so you can see all the latest products and inventory. Come and shop at our unique boutique and be sweet.
At Miller Brothers Pharmacy, we are dedicated to providing outstanding personalized customer service at an affordable price. We are your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and medical needs. Our staff has over 90 years of experience, so you can count on fast, personal attention. Our pharmacy is proud to offer delivery service for your convenience with free delivery for patients within Madison and Danville city limits. Contact a member of our team about delivery today.
And the Skyhawks Sports Network.
Back in the Hawks Nest, Scott leads Charleston Catholic 43-35, 2:33 to go in the third quarter. Scott will inbound and go the length of the floor. It'll be Jace Watts inbounding to Cole Elkins. Elkins back to Watts. Watts brings it down the left side, hands it off to Walls. Walls puts the ball on the floor. They'll put it in to Watts, and it's an easy 2 off the backboard. He has 5 points for the Skyhawks. And Scott stretches it back out to a 10-point lead. Hale goes down the right side of the floor. And they call a foul on Scott's. Tyler Walls, his first. Bruce will inbound under the basket to Ranson. Ranson tries to push his way up. And they're going to call a foul on Scott's Cam Elkins. And that will put Ranson at the free throw line. First shot is up and good. .208 remaining in the quarter. Skyhawks up by 9. Zayden Ranson at the free throw line and put it up, and he'll make it good. 8-point game, Scott. Elkins with the ball. They put it into Watts. Off the glass, in the basket. Jace Watts. Back-to-back baskets for the Skyhawks. Hale with the ball. Drives it in the paint. And a whistle. Imagine that. It is Scott's Isaiah Bush committing the foul. That can't be right. He's not even in the game. Oh, yeah, he's back here. Okay. Hale at the free throw line. First shot up and good. He has 5 points for the Irish. Second shot up, and no good. Cole Elkins with the rebound. Elkins brings the ball down the floor for the Skyhawks. He'll go to the right side. Hands it off to Watts. Watts at the top of the key. Hands it off to Colin Williamson. Williamson will go from right to left over to Bush. Back to Cam Elkins. Back to Cole Elkins. Puts it in the hands, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Irish under the Scott basket. Tyler Walls checks back in for Scott. Colin Williamson fires off the three. It is nothing but net. Skyhawks up by 12. Irish. Hale sends it across the floor. It is pulled out of the air by Colin Williamson. He'll bring the ball down the floor. He'll come to the free throw line, sends it over to Walls. Walls comes back out to Cam Elkins, to Williamson. Williamson puts the ball in on the floor. Williamson fires off a three off the back of the iron. It is rebounded by Hale for the Irish. And it's punched out. It is taken by Scott. Scott finally comes up with the ball on a loose ball in the backcourt. Tyler Walls brings the ball down the floor, hands it off to Cole Elkins. Elkins looking for help. Sends it back over to Colin Williamson in the right wing. Now Williamson will put the ball on the floor, brings it back out. He'll turn, go, and he'll go into the basket off the glass. Colin Williamson with two more for the Skyhawks. Irish with a little floater. It will not go. The putback will not go. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. It goes to the Skyhawks. Things are getting a little rough on the floor for both of these teams as Riley McClung will check back in for Scott. Cole Elkins trying to walk to the bench, and number 34, Kimball, pushing him all the way. Skyhawks with the ball. Williamson brings it across the timeline. And a foul by Kimball Owen, a hard hit. As Colin Williamson goes down, hits his head on the floor. He comes up, but he took a hard hit as Levi Kimball committed a brutal foul. And that will send Colin Williamson to the free throw line for Scott. So far, he is 2 for 2 from the free throw line. In tonight's game, he has 16 points. Make that 17. Makes the first free throw. Braden Lane will check in for Tyler Walls. Williamson's second shot is up and good. Skyhawks lead at 54-38. 1.1 second to go in the quarter. They'll send the Hail Mary down the floor, intercepted by Jace Watts, and that's the end of the third quarter play. The Skyhawks lead at 54-38. We'll be back with one more after this on the Skyhawk Sports Network.
5-star experiences. At Boone Memorial Health, that experience starts before a patient walks through the door.
Every member of our team plays an important role.
Because for us, it's about more than the exceptional health care we deliver.
Here at Caldwell Insurance Agency, I want to provide you with the best customer service available. I want to provide you with coverages that nobody else can provide you with, along with affordable rates. I promise you, when you come in this office, we will take better care of you than anybody else. Provide you with the best auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance. I want our family to be able to take care of your family, and I promise you we will be able to do that here at Caldwell Insurance Agency.
18 points for Scott. Inbound goes to the Irish. Hale with the ball on the floor to Ranson. Ranson looking to try to make something happen. He'll come back out of it. Pass back to Hale. Hale sends it across to Ranson. Down in the corner to Bruce. And Bruce will bring the ball back out to reset. And they'll get it into Kimball. Kimball dribbles and hands it back off to Ranson. Ranson over to Hale. Hale tries to make something happen. It will not go. Skyhawks. Cole Elkins with the rebound. Elkins still with the ball. Hands it off to Tyler Walls. Fires off the three off the front of the iron. And Ranson will come down with the rebound for the Irish. He'll send the ball down to, it is Hale with a quick basket for the Irish. 14-point lead for Scott. 7 minutes to go in the game. Cole Elkins puts the ball in to Colin Williamson. It will not go. And the Irish come down with the rebound. Ranson turns and gives it to McHale. In the corner, it is off the iron by Bruce. And Scott will come down with the rebound. Williamson hands it off to Elkins. Kick ball by the Irish. Ball comes out of bounds and resets for the Skyhawks. They'll inbound it under their basket. 6:38 to go in the game. Skyhawks with a 14-point lead. Cole Elkins sends it back to Williamson. Back out to Brown, around the horn to Elkins. Elkins sends it back to Tyler Walls. Walls tries to make something happen, loses the handle, and the turnover goes to the Irish. Down the floor to the far side of the floor, it is Ayla. Sends it back out to Ranson, and the three-pointer will go in. 54-43, Scott. Elkins will bring it across the timeline. Over to Peanut Brown. Over to Watts. Shot miss. Irish comes down with the rebound. Hale will fire off a long three. Goes nothing but net for Hale. It is a 8-point game. Scott with the ball back down the floor. And a whistle and a foul. I believe that is on number 20, and it is Aliff with his second personal. I'll tell you what, as aggressive as they are playing, Charleston Catholic has only committed about 7 fouls in the ball game. Tyler Walls at the free throw line. First shot is good. Second shot up and good. Skyhawks stretch it back to 10. Hale with the ball for the green and white across the timeline. He'll come around to the left side of the floor, fires off another long three, and it goes. They are going to have to shut that down. 7-point game, 56-49, Skyhawks lead it. And Hale comes up and steals the ball, and he is fouled in the backcourt by number 1. That was a discussion by the officials. Now they can't even remember who made the foul. Okay, it's, I guess, a technical. Huh? Oh, okay. Okay. Intentional foul, it'll be McHale at the free throw line for the Irish. First shot up and good. Second shot up and no good, off the front of the iron. And the Irish will get the ball. 6-point game, Skyhawks lead it, 56-50. Jace Watts checks back in. for the Skyhawks. He'll send it way back. Sends it out to McHale. Or Hale. Hale throws it into Ranson. Ranson trying to dribble his way in, and he'll get 2 off the glass. Skyhawks bring the ball down the floor as they lead by 4. Off the rim and the rebound by Hale. Watts takes a shot for Scott, but it's Hale. Now Ransom has it over in the left wing. Hale has it outside. He'll come in, try to make something happen. They'll send it over around the horn. And Hale from the corner. It will not go. And 32 on a offensive push on the rebound. That's Ransom. His second. And Sean Ballard wants to take a timeout. Full timeout. We'll take one as well. Skyhawks lead it by 4 here on the Skyhawks Sports Network.
Burnside Hardware Stroud.
Hey.
Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas.
No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night?
Call us 24/7.
Great. Because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what-ifs.
Yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
The Tint Guy has big news. The newest location is now open in Barboursville. Voted best in the Valley since 2020. Getting your windows tinted is now twice as easy. Go to the best, the Tint Guy.
Hey, Tint Guy here. Come see us at our new location in Barboursville.
Skyhawks on C92, MS Skyhawks Sports Network.
4:23 remains in the ballgame. Skyhawks up by 4 points. It will be Scott Skyhawk basketball in the backcourt. They'll send it into Elkins, Cole Elkins, and back to Williamson. Williamson brings the ball down the floor. He's bumped and punched, and Scott still has the ball. Elkins has the ball. Peanut Brown has it just outside the paint. He'll put it up, and a whistle. Foul goes against number 22. That gets his only his second foul. That will send Peanut Brown to the free throw line. First shot up, no good. Brown only has 2 points in the game tonight. A basket in the early stage of the first quarter. Second shot up, and it's good. Scott up 57-52. Ransom brings the ball down the floor for the Irish. He'll go to the right side. Back to Ransom, and a block. And they're going to call Scott on a foul. One of the Scott players got knocked down, I felt like, on the charge. They'll send Ransom to the free throw line. Misses. .351 to go in the ball game. Skyhawks lead it by 5. Tight game. Ransom, second shot is good. And a whistle. And they're saying Peanut Brown must have a little blood, a little bump on his arm. They will send him out of the game and send in Edwards. It'll be Scott Skyhawk basketball. Into Elkins. Back to Williamson. Williamson comes up to midcourt, goes down the right side of the floor. And a whistle. Number 20 on a bump foul. That's his third personal. Elkins will inbound for the Skyhawks. They'll send it in to Colin Williamson off the glass, and Wyatt Edwards comes back in for the putback for 2. Cole with the ball in front of the scoring stand. And he'll fire off a long 3. It will not go. And they're saying Elkins' foot hit the ground. I guess when he was trying to get it back in. It is Irish ball underneath the basket. And Ranson with the rebound, a whistle. $31-13. You send him up backwards. That's 4 on Edwards for Scott. That will send Ransom to the free throw line once again. First shot is up and good. Second shot up, no good. McCampbell comes down with the rebound. They'll send it around the horn, back out to Hale. Hale brings it back out to midcourt to reset. He'll go right. Back to Ranson. Ranson keeps the ball over to Hale in the corner. Shot comes up short. It is rebounded by the Irish, a long three-pointer, and it goes for number 22, Will Groose. A 2-point game. Colin Williamson with the ball. Williamson still has it. Over to Elkins in the backcourt. Now they'll send it over to Williamson to reset. Williamson comes in. Over to Watts. And a little short jumper by Watts, and it goes for 2. Skyhawks up by 4. And a timeout on the floor. We will take a timeout as well. 2:21 to go in the ballgame. Skyhawks up 61-57.
Relationships in life are more important than the one between you and your Michelin tires. Rugged, long-lasting Michelin truck tires. Michelin, a better way forward.
With Erie Insurance here at Caldwell Insurance Agency, I want to provide you with the best customer service available. I want to provide you with coverages that nobody else can provide you with, along with affordable rates. I promise you, when you come in this office, we will take better care of you than anybody else. Provide you with the best auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance. I want our family to be able to take care of your family, and I promise you we will be able to do that here at Caldwell Insurance Agency.
The action with the Scott Skyhawks on Z92.
Back at the Hawks' Nest, 2:21 to go in the ballgame. Scott leads at 61-57. Irish ball in the backcourt. They'll pick the ball up at half court. Hale with the ball. He'll go right. Sends it back to Aliff. Aliff goes right. Back out to Ransom. Back to Aliff into Ransom. Over across the way to Hale. He'll fire off the long 3. It will not go. And the rebound will be Scott. Oh my goodness gracious, they call it to the Irish. They're saying it's Irish basketball, and they trail by 4. 2 minutes to go in the game. And a whistle. Foul on 22 for Scott Williamson. That's his third personal. They'll send it all the way across the floor to Ranson. Back in quickly. Around to Hale. He'll fire off the 3. It will not go. And Scott will come down with the rebound. They'll send it over to Williamson. Cole Elkins with the rebound. And a whistle on number 30. That is Wilcox, his first. 20? Okay, that's Aliff. That's his fourth personal. And Colin Williamson will go to the free throw line for Scott. Williamson's first shot is good. Second shot is good. Hale brings the ball across the timeline. He'll come to the left. Ranson between the circles, back to Hale. Hale with a little floater. It rolls in, rolls around. It rolled about 4 times around the basket. Finally fell in for 2. Skyhawks with the ball. Over to Williamson across the timeline. Williamson puts it in to Peanut Brown. No, number 42. That is Peanut Brown. It will not go. Williamson comes down with the rebound. He tries to go for the shot, and he is fouled. They'll squeeze him in on a double, and it looks like it's against Ranson. It's his third personal. And that will send Colin Williamson to the free throw line once again. Williamson was sandwiched in there like an Oreo. Williamson's first shot up and no good. Rolls in and pops out. 1:11 to go in the game. Skyhawks up by 4. Make it 5. Hale brings the ball down the floor for the Irish. Cross midcourt, comes to the left. Sends it down in the corner to number 20. The shot is off and out of bounds off of Scott's Jace Watts. 1:01 showing on the clock. Quickly into Ranson. Ranson blocked. Ranson with the 2-point shot. Muscles his way in there with the shoulder. He'll pick up 2 points. Timeout. And we have a 30-second timeout. We will keep it here. I'll tell you what, this ball game is getting down to the nitty-gritty. Right out a minute to go. And it has been Zayden Ranson and McCaden Hale doing all the scoring here in the fourth quarter for the Irish. For Scott, they've done it pretty much from the free throw line. So it's going to be up to Scott to see if they can hang on to this 3-point lead. 64-61 with 56.9 seconds to go in the game. And it is Irish ball. Oh, actually, they were pointing toward Irish. It's Scott's ball. Peanut Brown inbounds the ball. He brings the ball down the floor, reach around, sends it over to Williamson. Williamson at the top of the key. They'll come back around. Williamson goes, kicks it over to Cole Elkins. Elkins bounces it over to Edwards. .42, 24. Hale commits his second foul of the ball game. Jace Watts at the free throw line. It's good. Every point at this point forward in the last 40 seconds is crucial. Watts' second shot is good. Watts with 4 points here in the quarter. Hale with the ball, cross midcourt. He'll go right, left, comes left. Sends it over to number 20. They'll put the ball on the floor. Over to the corner to number 34. And it goes for Levi Campbell for the 3. And quickly, they call a timeout with 29 seconds as they pull within 2 points. It's a full timeout. We'll take one as well here on the Skyhawks Sports Network.
Hey.
Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas.
No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night?
Call us 24/7.
Great. Because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
The Tint Guy has big news. The newest location is now open in Barboursville. Voted best in the Valley since 2020. Getting your windows tinted is now twice as easy. Go to the best, the Tint Guy.
Hey, Tint Guy here. Come see us at our new location in Barboursville.
Sports on Z92.
Back at the Hawks Nest, the Skyhawks lead by 2. 29.1 seconds showing on the game clock. Scott will inbound. They'll take the ball the length of the floor. They'll put it in, back to Elkins. Back to Colin Williamson. He'll come down the floor. Williamson across the timeline, over in front of the scoring stand. They'll come. Oh my goodness gracious. He bounced the pass. It was off his foot, goes out of bounds. Ball goes to Charleston Catholic. They are down by 2 with 17.6 seconds. Hale with the ball. They'll come to the near side. Into Ransom, into the paint. It's knocked out of bounds by Cole Elkins. 9.3 seconds. Hale will inbound for the Irish. Into Campbell, back to Hale. Hale with the ball, drives it into the paint, and it's blocked. And Campbell with the shot, and a putback. Are they saying the ball shot counted? And it's going to overtime as Hale dropped the ball with 2 points on the clock. We'll step aside, take a quick break, and we'll go into our first overtime after this here on the Skyhawks Sports Network.
West Virginia.
With your insurance here at Caldwell Insurance Agency, I want to provide you with the best customer service available. I want to provide you with coverages that nobody else can provide you with, along with affordable rates. I promise you, when you come in this office, we will take better care of you than anybody else. Provide you with the best auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance. I want our family to be able to take care of your family, and I promise you we will be able to do that here at Caldwell Insurance Agency.
On the Skyhawks Sports Network.
Back at the Hawks Nest, we are going to a 4-minute overtime as we are tied at 66 apiece. It'll be a jump ball. Jace Watts and the Irish control in OT. Hale with the ball. Comes from left to right. Comes back left. Sends it in to Bruce. Back out to Ranson. Back to Hale. Hale goes back right. He'll take the shot off the rim. Skyhawks. Jace Watts comes down with the rebound. Scott throws it away. Elkins was looking to pass, couldn't make it, throws it down the floor, and it goes out of bounds. It will go back to the Irish. Hale brings the ball down the floor. They'll get the ball into number 20, a floater up, it will not go. And Cole Elkins comes down with the rebound. Elkins sends it over to Watts. Left wing, Colin Williamson has it. Comes around into the paint. Sends it over to Elkins. Elkins comes back around. Back to Watts. Watts with about a 12-foot jumper. It will not go. And Peanut Brown will come down with the rebound. But the official calls it a jump ball. Ball goes to the Skyhawks. 3 minutes remaining in OT. Into Williamson in the backcourt. That kid plays rough. And they're finally going to get him. Number 34, Levi Campbell commits foul number 3. And Colin Williamson will go to the free throw line. No good, off the back of the iron. Second shot up and good. Hale brings the ball down for the Irish. Hands it off to Ransom. It is stolen. And it's Peanut Brown with it off the glass. 2 points for Peanut. Skyhawks up by 3. Hale brings the ball down for the Irish. He'll go right, back to left. And he'll get it into number 20, Aliff. Back to Bruce. Oh, and a bump foul by Peanut Brown. Second personal on Brown. That will send Ransom to the free throw line. First shot up, and it is no good. .222 on the clock here in overtime. Skyhawks up by 3. Second shot up, and it is good. Into Cole Elkins, back to Watts. Watts goes from left to right. Over to Tyler Walls, 3! Walls hits a nice 3 for the Skyhawks. And a timeout taken by the Irish. We'll step aside for a quick timeout after this. We'll be back with more on the Skyhawks Sports Network.
5-star experience.
Hey, Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas.
No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night?
Call us 24/7.
Great. Because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
The Tint Guy has big news. The newest location is now open in Barboursville. Voted best in the Valley since 2020. Getting your windows tinted is now twice as easy. Go to the best, the Tint Guy.
Hey, Tint Guy here. Come see us at our new location in Barboursville.
Overtime, Skyhawks lead it 72-67. Irish will inbound and go the full length of the floor. Hale picks it up in the backcourt. He'll go right to left. Send it back to Bruce. Into Ransom. Trying to make something happen. Kicks it back outside. Around the horn. Hale from the corner. It will not go. Rebound by number 20. Aliff, and he'll put 2 quick ones in for the Irish. Over to Tyler Walls on the inbound. Back to Walls, or Elkins. Elkins comes around in the right wing, sends it over to Tyler Walls. He'll fire off the three, and it goes for 3 points. Tyler Walls with back-to-back threes here in overtime. Skyhawks up 75-69. Hale with the ball between the circles. Trying to get Ranson under the basket. They'll fire off a long three, and it'll go for number 20, Aliff. He has 5 points in overtime. Walls, 2, Colin Williamson, 1:03 to go in the quarter, or overtime. Send it back over. Williamson has the ball. Brings it back outside around the circles. Elkins has it. Dribbling the ball around over to Williamson, in and out, and it's brought down by Edwards. Back out to Williamson to reset the play. Oh my goodness gracious, what a hold! Elkins puts it up, and it is a rebound. Actually, Williamson down the ball 4. It is Hale takes a shot, and it goes out of bounds on Scott. 31.4 seconds, and this is a 3-point ball game. That was a ridiculous. There was not a foul call right there. I mean, that was blatant right out holding. Jace Watts checks back into the lineup for Edwards. Arball back into the lineup for the Irish. They'll send it in the backcourt to Hale. He'll bounce, pass it over in the corner to Ranson. Back around to Arball. He'll fire off for 3. It'll not go. Cole Elkins with the rebound. 21 seconds. Down the floor to Walls. Sends it across the floor to Jace Watts. Around the horn to Cole Elkins. Elkins back to Walls. Walls puts it on the floor. And Ranson intentionally fouls. And that will be Ranson's 4th personal. That will send Tyler Walls to the free throw line. And it's good. Skyhawks lead it by 4. Kimball checks back in. Walls' second shot is good. 8 points and a timeout by the Skyhawks. A full timeout. We'll be right back. More on the Skyhawk Sports Network.
Punch on her.
Relationships in life are more important than the one between you and your Michelin tires. Rugged, long-lasting Michelin truck tires. Michelin, a better way forward.
With your insurance here at Caldwell Insurance Agency, I want to provide you with the best customer service available. I want to provide you with coverages that nobody else can provide you with, along with affordable rates. I promise you, when you come in this office, we will take better care of you than anybody else. Provide you with the best auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance. I want our family to be able to take care of your family, and I promise you we will be able to do that here at Caldwell Insurance Agency.
On the Skyhawk Sports Network.
7.4 seconds remains in overtime. The Skyhawks lead it 77-72. Irish will have to go the full length of the floor. And I'm sure the call from Coach Ballard was do not foul. Into Kimball. Back to Ranson. Ranson running hard. And they call a timeout as they get the ball across the timeline. 4.3 seconds. It's another full timeout. Woo! We'll just keep it here. I'll tell you what, this has been a wild and crazy game. Skyhawks' demise was in the fourth quarter. They let The Irish outscore them 28-12 after outscoring them 21-10 in the third quarter. That let them tie the ball game up and send it into overtime. In overtime for the Irish, Aliff has 5 points and Ranson has 1. For the Skyhawks, Tyler Walls is the hero there. He has 8 points. Colin Williamson with 1 and Peanut Brown with 2. 77-72. Skyhawks lead it. It is Irish's ball. They'll inbound it at the scoring table on the far side of the floor. 4 seconds. Actually, that's the timeout clock. Yeah, 4.3 seconds remaining in the ball game. Ranson will inbound, and I'm sure they're going to throw it up and try to make something happen. And Hale will shoot a 3. It'll go air ball, out of bounds. Skyhawks win it. The Scott Skyhawks win it 77-72. A well-deserved win for the Skyhawks after this one. What a ball game. We'll step aside for our 2-minute break, and we'll be back to start breaking down this game after this. You're listening to Scott Skyhawk Basketball on WZAC, the Skyhawk Sports Network, and Video Productions.
Our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
At Hanley Funeral Home, we offer unique opportunities for families to create healing moments after loss. With over 55 years of experience serving the Boone, Logan, and Lincoln communities, our staff will help you discover ways to pay tribute, whether that be at a burial service at one of our cemeteries or a personalized lasting memorial. Visit us at www.handleyfh.com or call 304-369-0718. The Handley family of business thanks you for your support.
The Southern Pineapple in downtown Madison is your choice for women's clothing and accessories. They have styles that fit all ages, along with local handmade jewelry. From elegant to everyday wear, the Southern Pineapple is your place to shop. Find us on Facebook, subscribe to our page, so you can see all the latest products and inventory. Come and shop at our unique boutique and be sweet.
At Miller Brothers Pharmacy, we are dedicated to providing outstanding personalized customer service at an affordable price. We are your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and medical needs. Our staff has over 90 years of experience, so you can count on fast, personal attention. Our pharmacy is proud to offer delivery service for your convenience with free delivery for patients within Madison and Danville city limits. Contact a member of our team about delivery today.
Sports Network.
We are back at the Hawks Nest. I am joined by the head coach of the Scott Skyhawks. I don't know if your heart's beating any harder than mine, but what a ball game, Coach Sean Ballard.
Yeah, that was a good one. You know, hats off to their guys. They battled. You know, we jumped out on them early, and you know they responded, came back fighting. Man, that was just a great high school basketball game all around. I mean, it's more fun when you come out on top, but regardless, I mean, that's just a good high school basketball game right there.
You guys jumped out early, 22-8 at the end of the first, 34-28 at the half, 54-38 at the end of the third. But the fourth quarter, you let them outscore you 28-12 and let them get back in the ball game and tied it up to send it into overtime.
We didn't let them. They're trying to win too. I mean, you know, that's a good ball team there. They got free a few times and they knocked some big shots down. You know, that's hats off to them. I mean, it was just a great game.
In your opinion, what was the key to the game tonight?
We finally responded to some adversity. We've got a lot of young guys and a lot of guys that haven't been in these kind of moments in tight games, and up to this point this year, when we've had adversity, we've not responded well and moved on to the next play. We had a stretch in the second quarter that led them back into the game. The ball didn't bounce our way a few times. They hit a couple shots. We had some miscues, and we got rattled, and it took us out of the game. And that's what we talked about at halftime. We were going to have to respond to adversity because it's going to happen. You're not going to beat a good team and just dominate them the whole game. They're going to go on runs, and you got to respond. And is what I told her when they hit the shot at the buzzer to send it to overtime. That's exactly what I told our guys in the timeout. We needed that more. Because if we just folded to that, if that shot doesn't go in, that doesn't give us the experience with the adversity that we need. We needed to have something go against us and us fight back and still find a way to pull out a win. And, Colin's been one of the worst ones to beat himself up when something bad happens. He had the mistake there that let him get back into the game at the end, and then he responded in the fourth quarter, made a couple big plays, got on the ball, got a big-time steal to help us win.
In the fourth quarter, you only had 2 baskets. 8 points came from the free throw line. You guys have beefed up free throw throwing, it seems like.
I mean, we got a lot of good shooters, and the guys are wanting, when you're in a tight game like that, you're not thinking about your free throw form. I mean, you just want to win the dang game,
Right.
And we got guys that are competitors, and it's a tight game. If you're up by 3, you want to make that free throw and make sure you get up 2 possessions. And our guys did a really good job of stepping up and doing that.
It seemed like pretty much the whole team contributed tonight. Colin Williamson, 22 points. Tyler Walls, 21 points. Jace Watts and White Edwards both with 11. Cole Elkins with 7. Peanut Brown with 5. So you kind of spread the scoring across the way.
And we need everyone. We trust all those guys to get in there and make plays, and everyone did. And not only those guys that scored, Braden and Riley and Cam got in there, got a few big rebounds. Braden and Riley got in there when some of our guards were gassed. They got in there and got us some stops at the end of quarters. I mean, big things all across the board. And it don't all show up in the stat book, but, man, I'm just proud of these guys right now.
Coach, congratulations on the win. I'll let you go celebrate with the guys. And got a tough one tomorrow at Williamson against Phelps, Kentucky.
Yep, another good team. It's a chance to go get a quality win. That's what kind of basketball you want to be playing in February and March. So we're excited for the opportunity.
All right, Coach. Again, thank you very much. Congratulations on the win.
Thanks.
All right. Coach Sean Ballard, head coach of the Skyhawks, on the 77-72 win tonight over the Irish of Charleston Catholic. We'll step aside, take our final 2-minute break. We'll come back, wrap things up, and get ready for tomorrow after this. Skyhawks knock off Charleston Catholic 77-72 here on the Skyhawk Sports Network.
With Erie Insurance here at Caldwell Insurance Agency, I want to provide you with the best customer service available. I want to provide you with coverages that nobody else can provide you with, along with affordable rates. I promise you, when you come in this office, we will take better care of you than anybody else. Provide you with the best auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance. I want our family to be able to take care of your family, and I promise you we will be able to do that here at Caldwell Insurance Agency.
Make the short drive to Danville and come see us, where the Make the Summer sales event is in full swing at Stevens Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got savings on all models, including up to $14,000 below MSRP on the 2023 Ram Limiteds and 15% off MSRP on the 2023 Jeep Compasses. And the new 2024 Wranglers are awesome and arriving daily. So come see us for the Make the Summer sales event at Stevens Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Route 119 in Danville.
The Tint Guy has big news. The newest location is now open in Barboursville. Voted best in the Valley since 2020. Getting your windows tinted is now twice as easy. Go to the best, the Tint Guy.
Hey, Tint Guy here. Come see us at our new location in Barboursville.
Relationships in life are more important than the one between you and your Michelin tires. Rugged, long-lasting Michelin truck tires. Michelin, a better way forward.
Welcome back to the Hawks Nest, where the Scott Skyhawks have knocked off the Irish of Charleston Catholic 77-72 in overtime. Let's look at some scoring across the board for both teams. First of all, for the Irish, Wilkes Aliff scored 20 points. Will Groos had 11. McCaden Hale with 18. Zayden Ranson with 20. And Levi Campbell scored 3 for their 72 points. For the Skyhawks, once again, as we talked to Coach here, it was across the board. Cole Elkins with 7. Tyler Walls with 21. Wyatt Edwards, 11. Colin Williamson, 22. Jace Watts come off the bench tonight, scoring 11. Peanut Brown with 5 for their 77 points. Congratulations to Scott. They will go home, get a quick night's rest, and head to Williamson tomorrow to play in the Hatfield-McCoy shootout. They will take on Phelps, Kentucky tomorrow. Come out if you can and cheer on the Lady Skyhawks. They will be in the Hawks Nest tomorrow evening. They will take on, let's see here, I can't even remember, Buffalo. That game is at 4 o'clock tomorrow here at the Hawks Nest. It is Senior Day. We'll be on the air at 3:45, and we'll honor the Lady Skyhawks seniors. That's going to wrap up our coverage for thanks to my right-hand man tonight who tried to keep me in line. He just kind of laughing. That's right. Somebody's got to keep me straight. Man, I'll tell you what, that was a wild and crazy game. Thanks again for Video Productions for being with us tonight. We'll step aside, and we'll be back tomorrow here at the Hawks Nest. Final score, Scott 77, Charleston Catholic 72. I'm Joe Linville. Good night, everyone.